Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to Randolph Rockets Gymnasium here as we're getting ready for the opener for these two teams as the Oakfield Mighty Oaks are going to be taking on the Randolph Rockets here at home, and this should be an absolute amazing contest today. No matter what, Coach, you're going to hear from Coach Kaufman. He's going to tell us that this program is really young and is not going to be as strong as they have in the past. But we know that that's not absolutely going to be the case. Joining me today on the broadcast, joining me is Jacob Matashek joining me. Jacob, say hi to everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome to the broadcast here, Jacob. So this is Jacob's first time doing any announcing, and he's learning how to also be one of the producers for this. So, Jacob, just tell us a little bit of your background, how you got started with this.
Well, I grew up in Waupun, so I'm a big local sports guy, three-sport athlete in high school, going to Ripon College, sports management major right now, and then I'm working part-time for ESPN Madison, doing pretty similar stuff, so it's just cool to see it in a different level and be able to still support and watch all the games that I'd go to anyways.
Well, we definitely are glad to have you joining on board with us. Also joining here is our normal, we're going to call it the A-team for right now. We've got Cameron Hatcher joining us. Cam, welcome back here to broadcasting with us as a team.
Happy to be back here in Randolph and another good night of basketball.
This is your second game, as you had a game with CWC that you had called. So talk to us a little bit about your excitement about getting the basketball season started.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. You know, most people say that's the Christmas season, but I have to disagree. It's basketball season. That's the most wonderful time of the year.
And I'm going to piggyback and say that it's winter, because we've got also joining us here on the broadcast today is Justin Schwartzmiller. Justin, so it's winter time, right? It's not.
It is not basketball season. It's hockey season, everybody. But I'm excited to be over here in Randolph. I mean, I'm excited to do the Oakfield team again because we see a lot of them for volleyball, and we saw a lot of them just in general last year, and they're an exciting team to watch.
Yeah, so we're picking up crowd noise from one of the microphones, but that's okay. But we're going to try and see if we can get as many people joining us here on the broadcast as possible. What I'd like to do is we're going to step aside here. We're going to give some love to our sponsors, and then we will come back here. And I feel like I'm missing one of my actually, I'm missing a couple of my sponsors on the pregame show here. So we'll go through some of the ads. We'll come back, and you're going to see I have this set up to run the ads on the right-hand side, along with the live camera on the left-hand side. So you're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Jeff's live stream, and we'll be back right after these messages.
Has been the most rewarding thing I've done in my life.
Jonathan Leonard here. Good luck to all the teams headed towards state. Thanks. God bless.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Welcome to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
The Oakfield Booster Club, a nonprofit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of the Oakfield community, is a proud sponsor of the Mighty Oaks game. The Oakfield Booster Club helps pay the participation fees for numerous teams in summer leagues, provides funds to upgrade equipment, donates to local organizations and charities, and provides several scholarships to senior athletes annually. The Oakfield Booster Club wishes the Mighty Oaks good luck. Let's go, Oaks.
Born from a single project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. The cold storage industry is experiencing high demand and low capacity. WDS is building goodwill from the ground up through customized solutions. WDS is committed to outservice the competition and overdeliver for customers. A client-driven experience without question. Today, we're driven to be better in order to build.
Welcome back here to Randolph Gymnasium as we're getting ready here for this varsity contest between the Mighty Oaks of Oakfield and the Randolph Lady Rockets. Let's talk a little bit about the Oakfield Oaks, Justin. Let's talk about what WSN has, since this is their first game that we have for both of these teams. So go ahead and share what we were able to find.
All right, so we got first-year head coach Stephen Gross. We know him a little bit from volleyball season. We saw him a little bit during volleyball season. Their top returnees, obviously Georgia Hoffman. I mean, she is a fantastic basketball player, and we all know that. Coming in with, she's a senior at 6 foot, 17.4 points per game, 58 3-pointers made, 7.8 rebounds per game, 3.9 assists per game, and 1.7 steals per game. And the other seniors, Krista Sobel coming back at 10.3 points per game. And then Alexis Liebnow is another senior. So they're a good senior leadership group. And then also Ryan Vielbig, who we know from volleyball and softball very well. Another returning player, Lydia Fleury, a fantastic freshman year last year, and she's coming back for another good sophomore year. We saw a lot of her in volleyball, Jeff. I mean, we can't say a whole lot about it, but a tough loss with losing Stella Hoffman and Allie Lamonska.
So what we do know about this Oakfield team, they're very athletic. We know that they're going to compete. And in fact, what we were taking a look at here from our starting preseason information is the Oakfield Lady Oaks are predicted to be, they're preseason ranked number 9 in Division 5 right now. Unfortunately, the problem is that in their regional happens to be number 6 Lourdes, and that's causes a headache for Oakfield, and that's why. And they also happen to be in the Trailways East, which puts them ranked in the preseason rankings as the Oakfield is number 2 because Lourdes Academy is number 1. So there's some additional information there about the team that the predicted order of finish that we have. So Lourdes is projected to go first. Oakfield is second in the Trailways East, then Valley Christian, CWC, Horicon, Wayland, Dodgeland, and Eustisford. Justin, you already touched a little bit about the players to watch that WSN said. Why don't you see what else they've got listed there?
They also have, obviously, Krista Sobel is a guard, but I want to go back to the front page for a second, Jeff.
Yeah.
They don't play Lourdes until January 9 this year, and obviously they play them twice, but not playing in a conference opponent until the beginning of January that's a long time. I mean, your basketball season's already starting. We're in the 3rd week of November. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, absolutely. Now I know why I'm on the wrong screen there, so it should be on the pregame screen. So now I am. All right. So Justin, anything else that we need to finish up there as far as their predicted order for second before we jump into the coach's interview?
What did we all have here? I think that's pretty much it. I mean, their returning scorer, their highest returning scorer is Georgia Hoffman. So she led the team in points last year. So getting her back, obviously losing Stella is tough, but they'll be just fine.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to step aside. We'll listen to an interview with Coach Stephen Gross, and then we'll be back after some of our sponsors. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here along with Justin Schwartzmiller, Cameron Hatcher, and our new addition is Jacob Matashek. We'll be back.
Finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. SAMS also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for SAMS well drilling. We at SAMS are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. SAMS Well Drilling, well worth it.
Born from a single retail project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much
It allows me to
more than that, because we are built to build better.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
The Oakfield Booster Club, a nonprofit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of the Oakfield community, is a proud sponsor of the Mighty Oaks game. The Oakfield Booster Club helps pay the participation fees for numerous teams in summer leagues, provides funds to upgrade equipment, donates to local organizations and charities, and provides several scholarships to senior athletes annually. The Oakfield Booster Club wishes the Mighty Oaks good luck. Let's go, Oaks.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. Did you know we do all kinds of metalwork? We offer a variety of decor available for purchase from other businesses. Designs range from holiday decor to sports to hobbies. Finished items can be wall hangings, outdoor garden decor, coffee tables, and so much more. If you are looking for address plaques, property signage, or awards plaques, King can make them. These are highly customized and durable products with your own street number, name, or event. A variety of fonts are available, and we can add our automotive-grade paint in a custom color, suitable for indoor or outdoor uses. Pricing varies. Call Joe Barnes at King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
PT Tire and Service is a family-owned business that invests.
Welcome back here to the pregame show. Joining me now is the head coach for the Lady Oaks, Stephen Gross. Coach, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
I'm excited about tip-off time. It's the first game for Randolph, and it's also the first game for you guys. So just talk about your excitement about getting ready to hit the floor.
Yeah, we had our scrimmage this past weekend, so we were able to work on a couple of things. But I, as well as the girls, are super excited to be able to get on the floor and be able to see what we've learned and what we can show everybody.
Talk to me about how this week of practice has gone so far.
Yeah, so we've really been focusing on the things that we need to continue to improve on. Like I said, with our scrimmage and everything, we were able to find a lot of things that we were doing really, really well with, but also those things that we can continue to work on. So we really, really dove into things that we as a program need to continue to focus on, but then also worked on some things that we think that our opponents, we have 3 games the next couple of days, so trying to put them all together and work on those common themes. So
you are facing the Randolph Lady Rockets, who have a 57-game win streak in the Trailways West. They have not lost a conference game in 4 years. Having talked to Coach Kaufman, they're not quite the same team, but just talk to me about what you know about Randolph and your respect level.
Randolph is and has always been known as a strong basketball community. I know that when I played basketball against them, they were phenomenal. Their community support, their student support, just their whole community truly does rally around basketball. And knowing that they're going to be a very fundamentally sound team. They're going to do the little things right, and they're going to make you pay for any errors that you make. So we're going to have to play very, very clean against them.
On the road, very first game is a big test here. What's the excitement level that's around school? Are you feeling like there's going to be good community support from Oakfield as you travel to Randolph?
Oakfield's always been a community that travels well, even when I played for Oakfield. So I feel like there will be good community support there. The kids are excited. When I walk through the halls, the kids are like, "Hey, game day tomorrow, Mr. Gross. What you got?" And so they're excited. They're ready to get going, and they're ready to get after things.
How's the health of your team?
So far, so good, knock on wood. But they're working hard. My comment to them at the end of practice is always, if you got any bumps and bruises, ice, ibuprofen, make sure you take care of yourself, because if you're not healthy, you're going to struggle and you're not going to play to your best ability.
Sounds like you are ready to get rolling as well. They can just hear the excitement. Anything else you'd like to add here on this pregame show?
No, we're super excited to get rolling, and we'll see how it goes.
I am glad that we're going to have this opportunity to showcase your team. We've got you numerous times on our schedule, and I'm really excited about what's going to happen here for this Oakfield team. So thank you very much, Coach, for taking the time to connect with me here on the pregame show. It's been the head coach for the Mighty Oaks of Oakfield, Coach Stephen Gross. We'll be back here on Jeff's live stream after these messages.
To another. Safe travels and seamless automotive maintenance makes every trip a great trip. PT Tire and Service, serving Central Wisconsin with excellence for over 20 years. Call 920-346-TIRE for all your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service, Brandon. No job too big or too small. PT Tire and Service in Brandon does it all. Call today 920-346-TIRE.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted Best of the Best Mattress Store and runner-up for Best Furniture Store in the Fond du Lac area. Whether you're looking to update your living room, find the perfect mattresses, or treat yourself in one of our relaxing massage chairs, we've got it all to take care of you. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Don't forget to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to Randolph High School. A little bit of a recap on Randolph from the 23-24 season. Randolph finished 19-7 overall, went unbeaten in the Trailways West to claim the championship. Partyville finished right behind them in second. Princeton Green Lake in third. Behind them, Fall River and Marquezan rounding out the league standings. Rio, Cambria, Friesland, and Montello. For this year on tap, predicted order of finish, Partyville, they've got slated to come in first in the conference, Fall River second, then Randolph coming in third, followed by Marquezan, Princeton Green Lake, Cambria, Friesland, Rio, and Montello. Players to watch, of course, Maddie Miedema. Great year last year as a freshman, this year as a sophomore. You can tell she's been in the gym in the offseason. Excited to see what she'll be able to do out there. 5'8" point guard. Voted first team all Trailways West last season as a freshman. Averaged 12.5 points, 5.2 rebounds, 3.8 assists, and 1.5 steals per game. Some previews for the season. Randolph's reign atop the Trailways West standings is in jeopardy. The Rockets, winners of last 4 conference titles, enter the year with a 57-game conference winning streak. 8th-year head coach Chad Kaufman, who is 147 and 36 record, and guided the Rockets to a Division V state title in 2022, told Wisp Sports they will be extremely young, with only 3 girls having played considerable varsity minutes. Guard play will be one of their strengths, along with perimeter shooting. Coach Kaufman noted that depth is going to be an important issue at the beginning of the year, along with size or a true post presence. Randolph will build around Miedema, the scoring leader and team leader in rebounds and assists per game last season. Rockets will open Trailways West action at Rio on November 26th. The That's next Tuesday. Returning starters, Miedema, 5'8" sophomore, Piper Awesome. Other returning players, Tessa Sadowski, Izzy Rodriguez. Newcomers this year, Alexi Zimlo, Brielle Hollander, Kaylee Bates, Aubrey Kaufman, Madison Randall, Lydia Van Buren, Arabella Fua, and Tessa Reed. So a lot in store for Randolph this year to see Miedema do big things out on the court. The team really falls in behind her, and to see her step into a role as a sophomore, some big shoes to fill, but no doubt she is up to the task, having led the team all last year.
Yeah, she was a huge, huge player for the team last year. And Coach had said she's got a much younger team. And Justin is right down there on the court. He's got a much younger team this year, but here's the one thing that we do know, and you're going to hear that from head coach Chad Kaufman. The Randolph Rockets come to play. No matter what, they are going to be here to play and play tough. And if you're the Oakfield Oaks, boy, you don't want to start your season with this squad. But I think that it's great to see both of them challenging each other.
Absolutely, and I think, Randolph last year, they may have said that they were undersized last year as well, and obviously nobody told them.
Right, exactly. We're going to step aside here. We're going to give some more love to our sponsors. Then we'll come back and get the interview from Coach Kaufman. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here. Great job there by Cameron Hatcher. Thank you very much. And Justin Schwartzmiller down on our portable with some great shots down there. And don't forget to tell the girls that if they hit my cameras that it's going to cost them a couple $1,000s. We'll be back. Now, for some reason, we are really lagging. So what's going to happen is I'm going to actually put in the chat that I'm going to.
When my husband passed, I needed direction on my finances. I felt like I was starting from a blank slate. Thrivent came into my life at a time that I really needed it. Thrivent helped me feel confident and create opportunities to be more giving. I think my husband would be very proud, but I'm proud of myself because I've educated myself, and I kind of learned that maybe I could have been doing this all along.
Jonathan Leonard here. Good luck to all the teams headed towards state. Thanks. God bless.
Born from a single retail project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. Way to lay the groundwork for whatever lies ahead. Building
organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of the Oakfield community is a proud sponsor of the Mighty Oaks game. The Oakfield Booster Club helps pay the participation fees for numerous teams in summer leagues, provides funds to upgrade equipment, donates to local organizations and charities, and provides several scholarships to senior athletes annually. The Oakfield Booster Club wishes the Mighty Oaks good luck. Let's go, Oaks.
Welcome back here to the pregame show on Jeff's live stream here. Joining me now is the head coach for the Randolph Rockets, Coach Chad Kaufman. Coach, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. Looking forward to talking to you this evening.
You've got to be excited about the fact that you finally get to play a game of basketball after all of the practices. Just talk to me about the excitement you have.
After 8 days of practice and going to a scrimmage last Saturday at Ripon, girls are excited to see some new faces, get the competitive juices flowing, and, play somebody new. They're looking forward to playing Oakfield the first game of the season tomorrow. So we'll see what comes along tomorrow.
This is going to be probably a pretty good contest for you. From what I saw preseason information on Oakfield, they currently are number 9 in Division 5 preseason ranked according to WSN, and they're predicted to be second in the Trailways East, just behind Oshkosh Lourdes, who happen to be ranked 6th in the preseason. So just talk to me a little bit about the opponent for tonight.
I did see the preseason rankings, and I know Lourdes and Oakfield have been the top 2 teams in that Trailways East for a number of years now. Obviously, Oakfield has had some very, very good years the past 3-4 years. We played them in a sectional semifinal when Jorah Hoffman was a freshman. I remember that, and they've been extremely competitive. I know they have a very senior-laden team. They have 4 seniors who have played a lot of minutes in the past. I know they lost a couple key contributors with Stella Hoffman graduating last year and somebody else, but a good shooting team. They have some inside presence. So it's a very, very formidable opponent for game number one.
Talk to me about the health of your team and your players. You talked about their excitement about ready to see somebody else. Everybody healthy?
Well, saying now, when we had our preseason meeting here, late last week or earlier this week, I can't remember when it was, we were waiting on possibly getting Tessa Sadowski back in a week. Tessa is back, one of my senior guards, so she has some practices in now. She will be full bore and ready to go tomorrow. She'll probably be coming off the bench early on tomorrow. So now I have two seniors and then a full cast of freshmen and sophomores. So we're ready to go. I guarantee you we're chopping at the bit to play. We're going to make mistakes like everybody does, and I just think that the biggest unknown is, you don't know what you don't know. And a lot of these freshmen and sophomore who haven't been in the heat of the battle of a competitive varsity game, the pace of the game, they're going to have to adjust to that, and so on and so forth. But like I said, they're ready to go. We need to play somebody, and a formidable team like Oakfield, they're going to test us in every facet of the game.
What are you feeling as far as the community and the school? Are they ready to get behind your girls?
Oh, absolutely. You hear the kids talking in the hallway, they have their theme nights that they're ready for. I think tomorrow night is camouflage night, so I'm sure we'll have a good student section tomorrow. Staff looks forward to getting ready to come out and support both the girls and boys teams. So I think the whole community in itself, and Randolph, being a basketball town, sure everybody's looking forward to the start of the season with the boys and the girls.
Coach, I'm excited to watch your girls play as well. I've always enjoyed coming to Randolph. The community has been fantastic whenever we've been there. We really have just enjoyed the atmosphere that you get, and you said the excitement that the entire community has around their school, but as well as their extracurricular programs. Anything else you'd like to add here on the preseason, on this pregame interview, Coach?
Just thanks for the opportunity to come in and cover the Rockets tomorrow, and hopefully, we put our best foot forward and give you a good show, and we're looking forward to getting out on the court and go Rockets. Thanks for the coverage.
I absolutely agree with you, Coach. I can't wait to see how things go. So thank you for taking the time to connect with me tonight here for this interview. It's been the head coach for the Lady Rockets, Chad Kaufman. We're going to see how well they're going to perform tomorrow against the Oakfield Oaks. It's Jeff Sauer here on Jeff's live stream. We'll be back after these messages here on the pregame.
Is Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion. PT Tire and Service has been at 301 East Clark Street in Brandon for over 20 years. The owners, Tony and Pam Sauer, are dedicated to their community and their customers. They serve the auto repair, tire, and wheel needs of customers in Brandon and the rest of central Wisconsin. We're on call 24/7 for roadside assistance and on the farm service for customers. For auto repairs, tires, and wheels, come see us in person or request a quote online. PT Tire and Service, you make the call and leave the rest to us. Call 920-346-TIRE.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeghe. Welcome back here to Randolph Gymnasium as we get ready here for the starting lineups for this contest tonight between Trailways East with the Oakfield Mighty Oaks, and Justin's got a great shot there, so we got that put in there. And I have to make sure I also add in my scoreboard cam after Cameron was able to set that up. I just got to find which one. I've got so many things that I have added here that see if we can get that out of here. So number 1, the sophomore. Go ahead, Jacob, take it. Number 1.
Number 1, sophomore, Meredith Stanky. Number 3,
Ryan
senior.
Vielbig. Yeah, go ahead, sorry.
No, you're okay. Number 4, senior, Krista Sable. Number 10, senior, Alexis Libnow. And number 41, a senior, Georgia Hoffman.
That is your Oakfield Oaks starting lineup here. I forgot what I was trying to do. Oh, that's what it was. So they got the lights turned down here for your home team, and for some reason I'm not working. Here, Cam, I don't know what's the issue if I'm not plugged in up there on the scoreboard cam, but it's not reading. Got Justin down there again with our portable. Should have done this beforehand. So leading things off here is number 0. That is Lexi Zembo. Number 1, Tessa Sadowski. Number 10, Brielle Hollander. Number 15, Maddie Miedema. And number 23, Piper Alsum. Great job there with there it is, Cam. Thank you very much. So we got our scoreboard up there and working. Again, we've got a solid A team here. Great shot there by Justin and a great zoom in there by Cameron as you see the both of the girls. I love that huddle shot right there as we get ready. Don't forget to show the official as well. No, Justin, as we get ready here. Thanks again for joining us. We appreciate all 41 of the computers who are logged on. You have a job at home. Your job is to participate in the broadcast with us. You need to put some stuff in that YouTube chat. You need to let us know if we're mispronouncing names, if we're missing something. You got to let us know so that we can get things rolling. Picking it up for the Mighty Oaks to win the tip is going to be Ryan Vielbig for the Mighty Oaks. Tries to drive there in a man defense. Kicks it inside. Liebnow came back out to number 1, Meredith Steinke. Back to Georgia Hoffman. Turns with a nice drop step. Missed it. And coming out of it is Maddie Miedema for the Randolph Rockets. Trying to drive in there on the floor. It's a block on Ryan Vielbig as Zemlo takes it to the hoop. That's going to be the first foul on Vielbig. Bringing it in is was number 15 for the Rockets, Maddie Miedema. Shot by Zemlo, and a rebound to Krista Sabo. Kicks it over to Steinke. Out to the top to Hoffman. She's going to drive. Gets it over to Liebnow, back out to Steinke. Good defense again there by number 23, Piper Alsum. Pretty stifling if I'm watching this correctly, and Jacob, I'm not a basketball guy, you are. Looks like a man-to-man defense again.
It is.
Georgia Hoffman again was able to work her way inside pretty well, but then dribbles the ball out of bounds. Great shot there as Justin's got the inbound. So as I was talking before, make sure that you guys are putting stuff into the chat.
I think Randolph's definitely going to try to use their size and quickness on both ends of the floor. Defensive end, you can tell they're just they're going to try to aggravate as they jump the passing lane there to get a nice steal.
Driving in, trying to get in. Liebnow tried to block out. And they're going to say that it was a good job there by number 32, Aubrey Kaufman, to battle in there and grab a hold of the ball. And it's going to roll out of bounds, but it'll be possession to the Randolph Rockets. This is a tough call for me, guys. I don't know about you, but we follow both of these teams. We like both of the facilities and love working with both of the schools. Missed shot there by number 23, Piper Alsum. Still have to get used to some of the faces with some of the numbers. Coming back is number 15, Maddie Miedema. Kicks it over to Zemlo. Missed it. Rebound to Zabel. She's going to turn and run the other direction. All the way down to Liebnow. Liebnow couldn't turn. Gives it to Steinke. She's going to shoot and miss it. If I've counted correctly so far, 0 for 4 for the Mighty Oaks coming down on their possessions. Zemlo, short. Georgia Hoffman grabs a hold of it. Again, you're down there a little bit more on the court as well, Justin and Jacob. I don't know what you're seeing, but Georgia Hoffman probably has she's got about 4 inches at least on everybody else on the floor.
At least. I'm surprised they're not putting her down in the post and just running it.
Kick out to Steinke. She misses. Georgia tries to get after it, and that was almost our camera. And I would have been irate. No, I wouldn't have. I mean, it happens. Good shot there again. I got to pay attention to the producing. Good job there by Justin to give us that shot down on the baseline. Lady Rockets bringing it up. This time a little bit more patient is the sophomore, Maddie Miedema. Oh, nice work there inside, getting it to Piper Alsum, who also puts up a 2, and it's now 4-0. That was really nice work. Georgia Hoffman at the top. She turns, follows, goes in again, gets fouled. Is it on the floor or on the shot? Looks like that'll be on the shot. I got to get really hit the instant replay. Justin's got because I restarted it, I don't have my instant replay, so we'll go back to the main and see what Georgia's shot looks like there. I may end up taking off that zoom lens. I'm not sure. That gives us the wide angle on the right-hand side, but I'm not sure that I like really the quality of that shot. So we'll have to take a look at it. Yes, I can see, we can see Georgia right there, but I probably have to move one of my sponsors' logos there. And she hits both of the free throws. Maddie Miedema brings it up, gets it over to Zemlo. On the floor, I believe that's going to be, yep, and that's going to be on number 41, Georgia Hoffman. Miedema is going to take it on the baseline. Brings it out to Zemlo from 3. You know what I've noticed so far, Jacob, and you'll have to let me know, or Cameron, you can let me know as well. This Rockets team is not afraid to shoot the ball. From what I'm seeing, I mean, they grab a hold of it and they start shooting right away.
Not much daylight. They're letting it fly. But expect to see them settle in here as the game progresses and some of those shots start falling. But they've obviously got the green light. They got an opening to pull the trigger.
Yeah. 14-24. Go ahead.
They're a very fast-paced team. Looks like they like to drive it in and just, you don't see a lot of standing on the outsider at all with this team.
Justin's down on the court with a shot. Georgia Hoffman takes it away, gets it over to Krista Sabel. 14:04 left here on the scoreboard. Oh, tried to get it inside. This time, I believe that is Olivia Vielbig. Steinke, Hoffman way outside. And people are going to think, Jacob, you haven't seen this team play, but we have, Cameron and Justin. We know Georgia will pop that thing from 3, and she's actually pretty good. She shot, if I remember correctly, about 32% from 3 last year. And if I remember correctly, also looking at the stats, I believe she shot over 60 3-pointers. Maddie Miedema misses that one. We're tied at 4s. Coming back the other way.
58, Jeff.
58, sorry about that. Just missed the numbers a little bit. Not bad for the memory of an old man. Just missed it again. Georgia's just off a little bit. Take it away, Sobel. Oh, she had Georgia Hoffman. This time in the corner. Good Euro step right there off the top of the glass, and Georgia again. She's got, oh no, and she makes the bad pass. Hands it over, and driving the other way is Tessa Sadowski. Rebound this time coming in and getting some playing minutes. Here's number 34, Lydia Fleury, just a sophomore. And it's going to be a timeout here it's a full timeout. Nope, 32nd by Oakfield, I'm assuming. We'll step aside and take it with them. The rest of Jeff Sauer here on Jeff's live stream. Proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area. Stop in and check out our mattress selections. We have all kinds from traditional spring to memory foam. It is our mission to help you get a great night of sleep night after night. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhagsfurniture.com. Verhags Furniture Mart. 50 years strong, quality you trust, and prices you'll love. Verhaeg Furniture. Welcome back to Randolph. This time Georgia Hoffman a little bit short again. We're still tied at 4s, but what do you think the teams are shooting? 10%? Probably less than that, I'm guessing.
Can't be a very high percentage.
No, it cannot be. Kicks it out to Brielle Hollander. Popping it is Zemlo. She has not been afraid to shoot. Georgia Hoffman coming back the other way.
It's not like they're taking bad shots. I mean,
they're just not hitting.
They're open shots, they're just not hitting.
Vielbig misses. Georgia Hoffman there over the top of everybody. Gets it back out to Steinke. Did I say Vielbig? It wasn't. That was Meredith Steinke. Fleury inside. She's got height as well. On Kaufman, drop step, could not put it in there. Good defense by Aubrey Kaufman. Coming back this way, Zemlo with a good drop step there. And Georgia Hoffman swats it away, but steps on the line while she's trying to get a hold of the ball. I was gonna fix that instant replay here, so I gotta see if I can find it. When I went to restart the computer, it caused headaches, so bear with me while I reboot us here. Normally I do make the mistake and I stay on that screen too often, but I think I'm paying a little bit more attention because I got great help around me tonight. Georgia Hoffman brings it up. You know what, Jacob? I think what would be fun for you right now is you can call a little bit of this here and see if you can pick up some of the names. So why don't you take over on the play-by-play?
All right, I'll try my best.
You're going to do awesome.
Nice little shot. It looked like number 3, Meredith Steinke.
Ryan Vielbig is number 3. No. Krista Sobel comes in. Yep, it's okay.
1 down. That's a nice little shot, though. A lot of confidence from a smaller guard going into the post.
Yeah, I had your mic up just a little bit, so I turned you down.
All right, Maddie Miedema is going to bring it up for the Rockets.
Tessa Sadowski with it right now for the Rockets. Back to Miedema. At the top. Kicks it over to Piper Alsum. Misses. And the rebound to Alexis Liebnow. How about if you call Randolph side and I'll call Oakfield side. That'll help you a little bit.
All right.
Sound good?
I think I can manage that.
Yeah, I've seen enough of each of these teams that not quite as much as Randolph, but Justin talked about that before also, is that we don't typically have there's not as much crossover on the volleyball. Good drop step there and a point for Lydia Fleury.
All right, Maddie Meadham's going to bring it up for the Rockets again. Slowing it down a little bit, got to collect their thoughts here. Nice little pass, number 23, Piper Alsum. She's going to get the bucket on that one.
Great feed there by Miedema. I don't know if I can keep assists or not. I'll try. Fleury again goes right at Kaufman. She's got size on her. And we've got a foul. Let's see if the instant replay picks it up, or did I... There we go. Justin will be down there. We'll pick it up, but we also have the free throw cam. Cameron, it seems like they might be getting themselves a little bit better into the system here.
Yeah, you could definitely tell they've relaxed some. Kind of waiting to see Maddie Miedema take over. You know, she's only got, I believe, 2 right now in the game. Hasn't really taken many shots, but she's definitely, we're not keeping track of the assists, but she's got a few already and definitely finding her teammates for those open shots. But it looks like both teams settling in a little bit more, taking their time.
Maddie Meadham's going to bring it up again for the Rockets. Going to turn it over. Number 1, Meredith Steinke's going to steal that one from her.
Double dribble on Phil Big there.
So I think she thought that one got tipped by the defense.
Looked like they might have got a hand in on that one.
Still trying to get a rhythm here. So it's glitching a little bit with Justin's portable.
Zemlo's going to pass it to Reed. Back to Zemlo. She's going to find Maddie Miedema. Rockets really trying to gather their offense together here and get the play that they want. Zemlo out to Reed. Going to get it back out to Zemlo.
Really good patience here by the Rocket offense.
Nice move from Miedema. She's going to get her own rebound and get that one back up.
Great move to see her finish on that one. That's a bit of a heartbreaker after that nice spin move in the wide open lane. Glad she got a rebound and got it back in there.
Alexis Lieb now with it. Kicks it out to Olivia Vielbig to Meredith Steinke. Georgia Hoffman on the bench getting some break here, and it ties it up. Good defense there by number 10, Radisson Randall. Great defense.
Tessa Sadowski's going to come back in for the Rockets. Looks like she's coming in for Annika Reed. Maddie Miedema's there to bring the ball up.
Thank you to the 43 computers logged on. Again, I haven't seen anything put in the chat. You need to participate in this. This is no fun if you're not out there participating. Where are you watching from? Caleb's trying to get you to go. Nice drive there by Miedema.
Nice little baby floater there in the lane from Miedema.
Alexis Lieb now brings it up. Georgia Hoffman came back in, this time over to Meredith Steinke. Steinke looking to move the ball. Tried to hand it off to Krista Sabel. Zemlo was there and a turnover. And the Rockets are up by 2.
Miedema open on the top. This Rocket team, they're really not afraid to shoot the 3.
No, they're not. And we talked about this in one of our previous broadcasts for the boys team. Or I take it for Tuesday.
Great
Who was that?
shot off the screen.
That was number 4, Chris. Yep.
Oh, thank you.
That was amazing setup. I'm imagining that worked as well as they drew it up.
Perfectly timed pass. It was already on the way when she was coming off that screen.
Shot there by Meredith Steinke. Comes back the other way. Drives it to the hoop and just misses. As the foul is going to go on Madison Randall. Oh, I'm sorry, on Brielle Hollander. My apologies, I was looking at the year instead. Justin's got a better shot there. We'll use that one instead of the basket cam. Just off the front of the rim.
Kaufman and Reed are going to come back into the game for number 10 Hollander and number 23 Alsum.
I would say that this is probably the first half that I expected to see. A little bit sloppy as the two teams are trying to get things rolling. And free throws, one of them was put in. I can't remember who was at the line now.
Zemlo's going to kick it to
Was that
Reed.
Meredith Steinke that was at the line?
Reed back to Zemlo.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Going to find Kaufman down in the post. Back out to Zemlo. Lots of movement in this possession. Zemlo's going to take the shot. Miedema with the follow-up, though, bucket in. Nice follow-up basket by Miedema.
She now very quietly has 8, just like that.
Yeah, and now we're back. Sorry about that camera shot. My apologies. Georgia Hoffman gets it into Alexis Lieb now. She puts it up and scores for the Lady Rockets.
Miedema's going to bring it up for the Rockets once again. Nice little give and go, but they're going to get the rebound back for the putback.
Great defense, or sorry, great offensive rebound there by Georgia Hoffman going over the top. And it looks like we've got a timeout. We'll step aside and take it with them. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here with Jacob Matashek, Justin Schwartzmiller on the portable, and Cameron Hatcher here on the main. We'll be back.
Surviving breast cancer, I felt this calling to help other women heal. I thought, why not build a respite house? I wasn't sure it was going to work financially speaking for my family, but with the guidance of Thrivent, I really felt like we were going to figure it out. Taking the leap to start my nonprofit has been the most rewarding thing I've done in my life.
Jonathan Leonard here. Good luck to all the teams headed towards state. Thanks.
Welcome back. Justin on the portable, great shot. Also up top here, Cameron with it. Thank you to the 47 computers logged in there. I didn't get a chance to check that YouTube chat, but you know what? Nothing. I cannot believe out of the 47 computers we have logged in who are watching, nobody's enjoying the game. Nobody has a favorite player. Nobody knows where they're watching from. Come on, folks. The girls go back and they watch this, and they like to see who's participating. You got to help us out.
Going to get a jump ball on that one. Couldn't quite see what girls were in there, but Oakfield's going to take over.
And I'm going to have to, I did a poor job here of keeping track of the stats for Oakfield. I'm on right now, I believe. Oh, nice give and go. Good ball movement, just couldn't execute. Georgia Hoffman just takes it away from Miedema. Steinke kicks it over to Sabo. Krista Sabo inside to Georgia Hoffman, running their offense, just muscling her way in. It was right there, but once again could not finish as she just woman-handled number 23, Piper Alsum.
Fine, 14 on the outside, not going to quite get that shot. Once again, the Rockets are not afraid to shoot the three.
Well, if you're this close, well, you're losing by 4 now. In a game like this, that's quite a huge differential.
It's going to be off of Miedema on that missed shot.
Justin down there with a portable. Alexis Liebenow brings the ball in. Headed to Olivia Vielbig. Into the corner, back to Liebenow. She's going to work on, she's going to step on the baseline. Some good defense there by Tessa Sadowski to stay right with her.
Once again, Miedema is going to bring it up the court for the Rockets. Team's starting to move around for her. She's going to toss it off to Sadowski. Back to Miedema. They're going to find Alsum in the post. That looks like that's off of number 4, Sabo for Oakfield. Rockets are going to keep it. Oh, the ref lost it. Maybe not.
They're just moving where it's going to come out of bounds. So trying to get Lexi Zemlo set. She's set to take it.
Sadowski open.
Almost surprised to see Oakfield set up in a zone here.
Yeah, their man defense was doing so well. But I think that they were concerned, maybe, Cameron, if I'm thinking about it, they were concerned possibly that they're going to start hitting from 3.
Oh, that was a nice find, but it's going to get intercepted by number 3, Velbeg.
Ryan Vielbeg on the defensive steal. Stepping in the passing lane. Still maintains control. Looks. Georgia Hoffman in the post, right back to Vielbeg, who drives and scores. What a nice play there by Oakfield. Maddie Miedema bringing it back up. Big difference between Coach Justman. I don't remember if you can remember it all. Cameron and Justin, and between Coach Gross. He's going to be tired.
very animated. I'm not sure if they can, if my Mike's able to pick him up at all, but Coach Justman, you wouldn't hear a whole lot out of her on the sideline. But I like to see it, man. I love the energy. The girls feed off of it.
I am the last coach or person to comment, because by the time I got done with the second wrestling match, I could hardly talk anymore. And in a tournament, I was screeching out by the time I got into the finals. So I hear you. It shows, to me, it shows passion, and you're just trying to make sure your girls execute. Beat 'em for 3. She's got 11. And the only other one that has scored has been number 23, Piper Alsum. That's going to roll in and out.
Miedema bringing it back up for the Rockets. She's going to find Alsum in the post, kick it out to Zemlo. Just not quite falling for him.
Oakfield is fortunate that a lot of these threes are not falling for the Rockets, because if they start hitting on just a couple of these, this is a completely different ballgame.
So on Tuesday, we covered Waupun and
Lamira, and
yeah,
that was
right.
the same thing.
Lamira was a 3-point shooting team. They got hot a little bit. Good drop step there by Georgia Hoffman. In the post, was able to execute, but they could not hit to save their soul, and then eventually they started to hit. And not sure what's happening.
An unusual air ball there from the short corner.
Olivia Vielbig had it there, taken by Piper Alsum. Kicks it out to Miedema. For 3. Wow.
That was deep.
She's starting to feel it now, and like you said, this makes it a little bit tighter of a contest with minute 20 left here in the first half. Good little fake there, comes out, and great defense, Miedema, and then Hoffman takes it away from her with a quick shoot and scores. And I don't have actual stats correct. I gotta go down to the scorebook and see if I can get them from the official scorers here at half. 22-18. Miedema for 3. Maddie Miedema on fire, and don't look now, it's only a 1-point game.
I think we figured out what her issue was earlier in the game. She was too close to the 3-point line.
I think that's what it was as well. Georgia Hoffman trying to back in, breaks the double team, and takes it over Folsom.
That's what we expected to see right there.
Right, and that's what
Georgia's size to their advantage.
Completely agree with you, Cam. Right.
Rockets are going to slow it down on this possession, it looks like. Maybe try and get the last shot of the half.
I think that's also smart play on them, but I don't know if you guys just noticed, though, Georgia Hoffman keeling over a little bit there. I don't know if she's not quite in basketball shape. Ties it up. Good job there on the defense, but it's going to be Rockets ball. Georgia looks gassed.
Reed coming back in for the Rockets for Sadowski. Miedema inbounding it. She's going to get it off to Alsum. Back to Miedema.
Oh, and it's on the floor. But but I think that they've done a nice job defensively, which again surprises me, Justin. When we were watching the Waupun contest, if you remember, that was a foul fest at the beginning.
Miedema in the corner. Looks like that's going to get tipped on the shot.
Krista Salo 1 second and not able to get it off. And at half, 24-21, and again, I'm looking at Georgia. She looks a little bit tired. Justin, I don't know if you can get a shot. Oh, you're coming over here to take a look at this. Maybe Cameron could get a shot over there at the student section for Randolph. Love it. Coach had talked about it's camo night, and definitely the kids are there in camo. And one of the things we also talked about is the fantastic support. You can see it right there from the student section. Let's see if the Oaks get some high fives. Don't think that's going to happen, but I love how this first half has played out. We'll come back. We'll talk about a little bit about what we saw. 9 minutes and 30 seconds. Here's your opportunity to get some stuff in the chat. Tell us how poorly we're calling the game if you wish. That's okay, but get involved and help us out here. Listening to Jeff Sauer here, Jacob Manishek, Cameron Hatcher, and Justin Schwartzmiller here from Randolph. We'll be back.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Welcome to Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
The Oakfield Booster Club, a nonprofit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of the Oakfield community, is a proud sponsor of the Mighty Oaks game. The Oakfield Booster Club helps pay the participation fees for numerous teams in summer leagues, provides funds to upgrade equipment, donates to local organizations and charities, and provides several scholarships to senior athletes annually. The Oakfield Booster Club wishes the Mighty Oaks good luck. Let's go, Oaks.
Born from a single project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. The cold storage industry is experiencing high demand and low capacity. WDS is building goodwill from the ground up through customized solutions. WDS is committed to outservice the competition and overdeliver for customers. A client-driven experience without question. Today, we're driven to be better in order to build better.
Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Whether you enjoy the sunshine of summer with boating, jet skiing, UTV riding, hunting, or camping, the leaves falling in autumn, mowing lawn, gardening, or getting to that perfect nature walk, enjoying the Wisconsin snowfall, snowmobiling, traveling, or just driving up and down your driveway, enjoy every day worry-free. Call PT Tire and Service for all your automotive and recreational needs. Call 920-346-OWN-TIRE.
Welcome back here to Randolph High School as we're here at halftime. 5 minutes here. Justin's got some of the stats, so let's talk about the Oakfield Oaks.
All right, so Meredith Stanky has a one made free throw. Ryan Fieldbig has a two-pointer. Krista Sobel's got a three-pointer. Alexis Liebnow with a two-pointer. Lydia Flirter's got a two-pointer and 2 free throws made. And 5 two-pointers for Georgia Hoffman with 2 free throw mades for 12 to lead the Oaks. And she's probably got about like 13 or 14 rebounds at this point.
Yeah.
She's really making it known inside the paint.
And she definitely could, I would think, when we've been watching this game so far, and you guys can chime in. She missed, I think, her first 4 underneath the basket, wide open, had them. She did grab a rebound or 2, still tried to put it back and could not make it. She got a little bit better there, but it took, I think, until nearly the remainder, I would say probably about 4 or 5, let's go 5 minutes of the first half before she actually started to really roll with making those shots. I don't know what you were saying out of that, Jacob.
I think Randolph just came out with a really fast pace and a little more physical than they were expecting. Obviously, some of the open ones are tough, but that's also just sometimes a little mental error. Maybe they weren't fully locked into the game before it started. There's a lot of factors into it. The Randolph student section's also been pretty loud down there, so I'm sure that has an effect on some of these players as well.
Yeah, a little bit of a sloppy start, Justin, I would say. Didn't you think that it was started out a little bit sloppy?
I mean, I think both teams started incredibly sloppy. I thought it was, comparatively to Tuesday, I thought it was way sloppier than Tuesday was. And Tuesday, that's the first game you have for everybody.
Yeah, and it doesn't surprise me, though. Again, they got 2 top-notch teams, both of them. Randolph wants to start out. Coach had talked about it in his pregame interview. Justin, why don't you give us an update on the scoring for the 21 points for the Randolph Lady Rockets?
Well, it's Maddie Miedema and then Piper Alsum, but Miedema scored 17 points. She's got 4 two-pointers and 3 straight three-pointers. She just had her last one blocked. And then Alsum's got 2 two-pointers for 4 points. But it has been the Maddie Miedema show on offense for the Rockets tonight.
It's not for lack of effort, because I would say that Zemlo has probably got, I'm just guessing, let's say 10 shots, maybe 12 shots that she's taken. And she's hit the rim every single time. Nothing is just falling in there. I don't know what you're seeing, Cam.
Yeah, she's not like she's taking bad shots. She's gotten good looks at the rim. It's just not falling. I don't know if that's first game of the season jitters or whatever you want to call it, but I fully expect at least a small percentage of those shots to fall in the second half, and that can really change this game. The Rockets only down 3 right now. I fully expect the Oaks to really take advantage of Georgia Hoffman's size and Liebnow's size down inside a lot more like they did towards the end of the first half.
We're going to step aside here. We got about 1:50 left before we'll start this second half with the Mighty Oaks up. I see we've got Mike Matashek putting stuff in there, so I'm glad that you're enjoying how things are going. Aaron, thank you also. Aaron has reached out and talked about how he can provide us with all kinds of updates, and we've appreciated it that he's also watching Marquezan at North Fond du Lac. Mayville is at Ripon, and also the the state championship games that are taking place. And a huge shout out again, I agree with him, to the Elmira Lions as they win their first state championship in football in Division 6. Coach Kaufman from Marquezan trying to continue to get his victory going. We're going to step aside here. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Jeff's Live Stream.
Growing up, I didn't know a lot about money. It wasn't really talked about, and so there were a lot of things that I didn't learn until later in my life. I want my girls to have a different experience than I did. I want them to know that money can be a tool to help others. Working with Thrivent helped me set my girls on a strong financial path and instill lessons in them at a younger age than when I learned them.
Jonathan Leonard here. Good luck to all the teams headed towards state. Thanks. God bless.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store and runner-up for best furniture store in the Fond du Lac area. Whether you're looking to update your living room, find the perfect mattresses, or treat yourself in one of our relaxing massage chairs, we've got it all to take care of you. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Don't forget to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love. Welcome back here to Randolph. Getting ready here for the second half. Justin down on the portable. Cameron over here on the main, and Jacob learning how to run the computer. Jacob, I haven't had you do this. You want to take over for a little bit?
I'm up for anything.
Okay. Let's switch
it's always
sides
worth a
here.
try.
You can go over the bleachers over the top of me here. All right, forgive the shuffling of the noise here. We're going to see if I can get a little bit of experience here with Jacob as he's joining our team here. And I have to tell you, and Jacob already knows this, I've been very impressed. He works with ESPN, but he already also has been able to stay very involved in the broadcast. I didn't finish filling out the rest of the roster here. This is the one you want. There you go.
Rockets are going to come out here moving pretty fast, trying to get a lot of passes, and it looks like. I'm assuming most of their strategy is going to be, obviously, hope Miedema can keep shooting the ball well, but there's a lot of shooters on this team off of the shots they're taking. I'm expecting to see some of these other girls start to put some threes in. Miedema's going to get it out to Zemlo, and not quite going to get that
Just short
one.
once again for Lexi Zemlo. Georgia Hoffman brings it up, gets it over to Meredith Steinke. Steinke on the outside of the circle, just looking, gets it over to Hoffman. She's going to pop a three and drills a three. That's her first three of the game, and watch out if she heats up at the threes. That could break things wide open here for the Oaks. Miedema gave the ball over to number 23, Piper Alsum. Zemlo at the top, over to Aubrey Kaufman, down low into Alsum. Good work there on the little give and go.
Gilbig's going to bring it up for the Oaks.
Zabel inside to Hoffman, this time with the left hand. She puts in the two. I would expect, Justin and Cameron, you can tell me what you're thinking as well, but I'm expecting this is going to be a Georgia Hoffman show until you can show you can stop us.
Absolutely, and why would you not?
Right, exactly. I would agree with you.
And if you're going to give her position that low down in the post, I'd go to her every single time.
Someone's going to kick it to Miedema on the top. Miedema into Alsum.
I think we might be seeing some of this early season in shape being an issue here. Rockets' motion has seemed to slow down a little bit.
Foul is going to be on number 23, Piper Alsum. I'm glad to see that the official blew the whistle at the right time there, because it was sitting right on the ankle there of Krista Sabel, and a little bit more of a battle could have caused a little bit of an issue. Ryan Bilby bringing it up for the Oaks. 29-23. Meredith Steinke kicks it out to Alexis Lieb now. She's looking to move the ball around. Guarded pretty well there by number 10, Brielle Hollander. Vielbig tries to get underneath, trapped there by Miedema, kicks it out though to Lieb now, gets it over to Hoffman. Aubrey Kaufman tries to defend, and Georgia 4-2. I've got her down for 7 points already here in this second half.
Rockets looking like they're moving a little bit slower than the first half.
Meredith Steinke tried to take it away. Good hustle there by Meredith Steinke, and it's going to be Oakfield ball. From what I was seeing, I wonder where Justin went. I was watching. Oh, there you are. I was watching Justin. I wasn't sure. Were you able to see? I thought they were playing a good, solid zone defense there for Oakfield.
2-3 zone.
Yeah, 2-3 zone to me was super solid on the defensive side. Vielbig with it. Looking for some help. Drops it over to Krista Sabel. Inside to Georgia Hoffman. Good job there again. Kaufman has now found the range, and you got to take a timeout. And it looks like coach is going to call, I believe. We'll see if the arms are going to go out. I think he said it's a full. We'll step aside. We'll take it with him. As you're looking for the ads that are right there, click on.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin. Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Welcome back here to Randolph Rockets Gymnasium. Randolph with the ball, bringing it up. Tessa Zadowski got it inside to Lexi Zemlo. Coach said this is a young team. Zemlo is only a freshman. Miedema only a sophomore. And she kicks it over to Sadowski, who is a senior. But she's also coming off of a knee injury, and you can see the athletic tape that's there. Travel. Do you think, though, Jacob, as you're watching this, does Lexi Zemlo looks like she's a freshman?
No, she looks very calm on the court. I would not have assumed that she was a freshman off of her walking onto the court. And most freshmen, I feel like, aren't willing to shoot the first open shot they get in a varsity game. She's just looked super calm on the ball and extremely confident the entire time.
Coming in now is Olivia Vielbig and Lydia Fleury coming in for the Lady Oaks. And I'm just looking at Lydia standing next to Georgia. That is some great height there. Twin towers inside for the Lady Oaks. That's just going to go off of the hands of number 23, Piper Alsum.
I think some of Coach Gross's energy, he's a very animated coach. I think that carried into the locker room. This team looks extremely energized, and they're doing as much as they can on that court right now.
Yeah, Georgia Hoffman has found range, gets inside. That one, as I say, it misses, but Lydia Fleury comes flying in and battles two Randolph Rockets for the ball, and possession's going to go to Randolph. So you could have hit that as an instant replay if you wish, but sometimes you'll end up missing. So it's okay. But I usually use the instant replay, Jacob, when we get to like a foul or something like that. And we can change the timing on that, and I'll show you how to do that sometime. Good defense there, but a good battle by number 23, Piper Olson.
Out to Zemlo. Not quite going to get that one yet. Extremely confident shooter, though.
Yeah, exactly, but misses everything there.
I still love her confidence. Hasn't hit one yet, but she is not shied away from letting it fly.
I agree with you there, Cameron.
It's great that coach keeps giving her that green light. I mean, you're wide open, why not?
And hopefully she doesn't stop shooting him, because if she starts hitting him, that is going to be a game changer for the Lady Rockets. Good give and go inside to Fleury. Wow, Lydia Fleury for her first points in the half, but it was great work between her and Georgia Hoffman. Stretch the lead now out to 12. Miedema trying to find the range again, couldn't, but great rebounding in there by number 10, Hollander. Missing on that one was Tessa Sadowski. Alexis Liebnow brings it up. This is a senior-laden team, again, for Oakfield. Fleury dribbles in, a little bit short, and the rebound by Olson, and then breaking down is Zemlo. Going after her is Vielbig, and Zemlo for her first 2 points of the contest.
Maybe that's all she needed. Maybe she just needed to get that one bucket in and
take the lid off. That's right.
Rest of the threes are going to keep flying.
I completely agree with you. Inside, great job there once again by Georgia Hoffman.
Starting to double team Georgia down here, by the way.
You don't have a choice but to do so, right? I mean, if you're going to give yourself a chance, you don't have a choice but to double. Georgia Hoffman here. Miedema a little bit short.
Until they can push her out of the post. If they want to allow her to post that low, it's not going to matter how many people they get.
Miedema's going to get the rebound on that missed three.
Rockets. Yeah, their 2-3 zone has been solid, but they're not doing a very good job on getting the rebound, especially as it ricochets out. Yeah, so for some reason there, like the antenna may not have been pointed in so it froze on Justin. And you just flip off of it, just like you did.
It'll be a jump ball on exactly center court. Oakfield's gonna take over with it.
Dual possession. Sounds like I kind of know what I was talking about there. It's one of the rules, right?
Yep, could have possibly been over and back. Didn't quite see when they got the ball, but Oakfield's gonna take over now.
Ryan Vielbig with it. I'm very impressed also, gentlemen. You got to talk to me about the fouls. It has been a very clean game for both of these two teams inside to Georgia. How do you stop that? There's nobody has a matchup for her. She goes over the top, and it looks like coach is going to take another timeout here. We'll see what he's going to call.
With her size, when she get those shoulders turned to the basket, that ball in that left hand, I mean, she's taking a pivot, a drop, a pivot, and that's it. There's nothing magical, nothing special about it.
It was only a 30, so you saw him touch the shoulder. So we'll stay right here. I would agree with you, Justin, there. Or sorry, Cameron. Good shot there in the huddle. Sorry about reaching over the top of you, Jacob. I just am so used to being the one in charge.
That's all right. I got to learn somehow.
And you're doing a fantastic job with it, so thank you again for wanting to learn how to do this. You can see Coach Gross there with the Lady Oaks. Great shot there by Justin on the portable unit. And as he backs out, then we will... it has to do with those antenna must have to be pointed and are at the... So, yeah, maybe actually kick him out to the side, kind of more like bunny ears a little bit more. Let's see how that works as far as reception.
Beautiful pass down there, but Hoffman's not going to let that shot go up.
Was that a block? I missed it because I was looking at Justin playing with the antenna.
I think she could have put her hand up 3 seconds later and still blocked that one.
Zemlo for 3. You mentioned it, right?
The lid's off. She's going to let him fly now, and now she's got even more confidence shooting him now that she's got one on the boards.
11-point differential here. Lady Oak still in control. Kicks it out to Lydia Fleury brings it up to the top. Well, we have to start thinking about, because we're halfway through this second half, we got to start talking about interviewing people. So you know what I like to do at this time? I like to see people putting in the chat, who should we talk to? From, let's start out with, oh my goodness, Georgia gets mugged inside. They're going to say before the shot. I kind of agree with it. I think that they grabbed a hold of her before the shot came off. But she kind of looked at the official like, no way. But it was Krista Sabel. But who do we talk to? I mean, I wonder if we should talk to Georgia Hoffman. I don't know what happened. Georgia's smiling though, so you'll have to tell me. I wasn't paying attention.
They should just reassuring coach that she was in fact okay after taking the dive.
Trying to get it inside, kicking it out, blocking out is Hoffman. Grabbed there by Krista Sabel. Has to give it over to Georgia Hoffman, who is swarmed by Maddie Miedema of the Rockets. And there's a turnover by Hoffman. Picked up there by Tessa Sadowski. Kicks it to the outside to Brielle Hollander. And almost taken away by Ryan Vielbig, but back out to Zemlo for three. Uh-oh, somebody's heating up. Cut the lead to 8. Let's see how the Lady Oaks respond. Krista Sabo brings it out to Lydia Fleury. Waiting to get into the game is Meredith Steinke and Alexis Liebnow. And I'm guessing coach said if we don't get a score here, we're gonna take a timeout. Olivia into Georgia, turns around and puts it in with their own answer. Back to a 10-point lead for the Lady Oaks.
Left hand, right hand, same move, either side.
It's gonna be over on Georgia. Over the back. Well, there's no such thing. Somebody will tell you there's no such thing, so it's gonna have to be a reach. Because you can't go over the back because there's no such thing. You can call displacement. When I remember talking with Randy Armga from Radio Plus. Good shot here by Hollander, just short. Georgia Hoffman battles in there, takes it away from Piper Olsen. Krista Sabel with it. Turns it over. Coming back the other way is Hollander, and good defense there by Lexus Liebnow. And I want to thank Lexus for saving my camera. I really hope you guys are enjoying the broadcast here. We appreciate all 58 of the computers who are logged in there. Jacob, you're going to have to hit the YouTube over there with the mouse. Move it over there, and let's see if we got anybody else who would like to just move it up to the top, to the pink area, right up there. So see if there's anybody else that wants to hear from somebody. Nope, they don't want any student interviews. Okay, well, I guess we'll pick them. Ryan Bielbig bringing it back. This is going to be a long season, Oaks fans, if we are not going to have anybody participating and helping us out. And the same thing for the Lady Rockets. We have 10 games. If you saw my preseason coaches, Georgia gets a little manhandled that time, which is hard to do, but number 10, Brielle Hollander, not afraid to get in there and mix it up with Georgia.
Both teams have come out really strong defending in the post, which I think is why we're starting to get a few more calls down there. But it's still good to watch the players play through it for the most part and get the shots off in these passes.
Vielbig head after the kick out from Georgia, just a little short. Running it is Maddie Miedema, takes it right at Hoffman, cannot go over the top. Vielbig with the rebound, turns, gets around Hollander, and brings it and slows it back down. Georgia looks gassed once again here. I mean, if I'm coach, I think I'm asking her to come and have a seat so that she can come back in for the final 5 minutes. Drives in, gets her own rebound, puts it back up and scores. And just as I say that, she scores. But I still think, again, I'm not the basketball coach. I'm just watching what's happening. And if it was me, that's what I'd be saying is get Georgia out of there, give her a break.
Yeah, absolutely. With the lead that they've got, I would certainly be getting her out. Let her catch her breath. if in that way, if we absolutely needed her, you know, she's rested and fresh.
She most definitely has a double-double by now, too, and just shy of 30, so she's put in some work already.
First bucket of the half for Krista Sabo with good work. Timeout's going to be called here, so it's going to be a full timeout by Coach Kaufman. We're going to step aside and we'll take it with him. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Jeff's live stream.
From a single retail project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction, and it's changing fast. No matter where you are, what you do, or how you sell products to your customers, we're with you every step of the way to lay the groundwork for whatever lies ahead. Building trust through results, and our commitment to provide a customer-driven experience without question. With 4 generations at the foundation of WDS, we've built a reliable client base and a passionate team to bring big-time experience, commitment, and satisfaction to your next project. Because we are built to build better.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know
earlier. Welcome back here on the portable, on the baseline. Justin with a great shot there of Lexi Zemlo. Brings the ball down is Maddie Miedema. Trailing here by 14 are the Lady Rockets at home as both of these teams are starting their season opener. I know what I was going to say. You know what? The Oakfield does not have a break. They play again tomorrow night as they're going to be taking on the Lamira Lions. Rebound there by Meredith Stanky. No, sir, Maddie Miedema says and takes it away, but is unable to execute. Good, solid defense. But right now it's on the offensive side, I think, where there's a little bit of a challenge here for the Lady Rockets.
Oakfield's looking pretty confident out here, which is pretty impressive. Randolph's student section hasn't been super loud this half, but they're also doing it without one of their own.
Moving it in, Alexis Liebner with it down to 6:20 and counting. Definitely we're going to have a conversation with Georgia Hoffman. I'm not sure, you guys have to help me out here of who else we should have defensively. I mean, do we also have a conversation maybe with Ryan Vielbig? Meredith Steinke has done a nice job out there as well.
I think we could just do one, maybe do Coach and Georgia.
Yeah, right now I'm not, unless somebody else has got some ideas that they're putting in the chat and letting us know.
Looks like we got Miedema and Sadowski for the Randolph.
I agree with that one. That is some good stuff there. I also think Zemlo isn't bad either. So thank you for participating. I really do appreciate that for our Rockets fans, knowing that we're going to be covering them quite a bit as well. I think if I remember off of our preseason coaches show, we've got at least 10 games that we're covering in this gymnasium, and I think 6 of them are for the girls for sure, and maybe 4 for the boys. Full timeout. We're going to step aside. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Jeff's live stream.
Having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
The Oakfield Booster Club, a nonprofit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of the Oakfield community, is a proud sponsor of the Mighty Oaks game. The Oakfield Booster Club helps pay the participation fees for numerous teams in summer leagues, provides funds to upgrade equipment, donates to local organizations and charities, and provides several scholarships to senior athletes annually. The Oakfield Booster Club wishes the Mighty Oaks good luck. Let's go, Oaks.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. Did you know we do all kinds of metalwork? We offer a variety.
Welcome back here to Rockets Gymnasium. Again, thank you for participating here. Meredith Steinke with it. Have been impressed again with the defense of the Rockets. Fleury kicks it out to Steinke. Ryan Vielbig loses it, coming back the other way. Krista Sabel gets on her horse to get down on the defensive side. The size, not quite as much, but I say that, and it looks like they're in a man defense now. And who popped that? Was that Zemlo? Is she hot? Boy, I'll tell you, if the Lady Rockets would win this, that's the one of them I would want to have a conversation with. Cut the lead to 11. So just as we had mentioned, Georgia Hoffman takes a little bit of a break. Down with 4:54, comes back in. We'll see if she can make the entire 5 minutes. Sabel gets it over to Hoffman. Give it go to Meredith Steinke. She tries to drive in there. Has it blocked, but it's going to go out of bounds.
Block.
Alexis Liebnow is going to pick it up. Gets it into Sabel. Over to Georgia Hoffman. Back into Sabel. Hoffman with it. Tries to drive into the lane, just misses, and then she gives Piper Alsum a shove to try and get a hold of the ball, and gets caught, this time being a little bit too physical. I don't know if there's any such thing, but she was a little physical.
Wrong sport, Jeff.
Well, she could have checked, but she didn't check her, which is good.
Yeah, Hoffman's going to tie up for that jump ball.
I have to tell you, I really am excited about getting going here. I loved having a couple of weeks off with a shift from volleyball, but I already feel better, Justin, than I did on Tuesday. Oh, wide open was a lead now. She was calling for it, couldn't get it. A nice give back to
Beautiful
Vielbig.
sequence of passes right there.
There's some good work by the Lady Oaks. Miedema brings it up. Good move there to the inside. Tries to get around Hoffman. Ooh, I swear she was trying to hit my camera.
I think they're just trying to make sure you're watching your camera.
I think that's
they keep getting close.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because we're not using that camera enough. They want me to pick
they're
that
not
camera more.
They're not. There's not enough shooting fouls. Good job there by Zemlo, but Georgia Hoffman rips it down. Unfortunately, I can't keep track of rebounds as well as the shots. Oh, Meredith Steinke grabs it in the corner with a little bit of help by Sadusky. And it's going to be turned over. Good trap there in the corner. Was that Sadusky and Alsum? I believe that's who that was over in that corner.
Yeah, I felt trapped in the corner, too.
Yeah. Way to battle out of it, though, Justin. Miedema gives it over to Zemlo. Miedema hasn't really attempted as many threes. Good work inside, just couldn't get it, but then tries to get her own rebound. Georgia Hoffman says, no ma'am. Grabs a hold of it, takes possession. Sabel to Vielbig, and it wasn't quite off of Ryan's hands. It was off of Maddie Miedema's as she was reaching in there. Ryan Vielbig will bring it in. 3:25 and counting. So I think Justin and Cameron will try that. I'll take the headset off. Cameron can take my headset, and we'll go down on the floor and get an interview with Coach Gross for sure. Oh, Georgia Hoffman wide open. How does that happen? Georgia Hoffman, 31 points of the 49 for the team. Taken away there by Meredith Steinke. Coming back the other way for the Lady Oaks. So Coach Kaufman talked about it. There's going to be growing pains for this young Randolph squad. Sabel with three. That was a pretty shot there by Krista Sabel.
Oakfield starting to show a little bit of what's around Georgia Hoffman a little bit. Looks like some other teams are going to have to be a little more careful when they play this team. You can't just stop one of them.
No, and that's one of the things that, again, they've got good senior depth as well as a lot of playing time here. Zemlo tries to get inside. I think it's going to be called on, it's going to be called on Meredith Steinke. That still, if I've got this correct, if I'm looking at it, that is only the 5th team foul. Unbelievable for a starting of this of the season. Olivia Vielbig is going to come in and replace Ryan. And maybe I still think maybe we'll have a conversation with Ryan. I've been as impressed with her hustle out there as well, unless somebody else had a different idea. Maddie Miedema, 4-3. That was a pretty shot as well. Take it back. She finally has back onto the scoreboard. Miedema with 20. Her first 3 of the half. Alexis Liebnow drives. Miedema reaches in. I want to finish my thought, but Coach Kaufman said that there's going to be some growing pains for this young Randolph team. Remind me to move my logos when I get done with this to move them to the top. 30-second timeout's going to be called here for Randolph. Let's take it with them. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Jeff's live stream.
Available for purchase from other businesses. Designs range from holiday decor to sports to hobbies. Finished items can be wall hangings, outdoor garden decor, coffee tables, and so much more. If you are looking for address plaques, property signage, or awards plaques, King can make them. These are highly customized and durable products with your own street number, name, or event. A variety of fonts are available, and we can add our automotive-grade paint in a custom color, suitable for indoor or outdoor uses. Pricing varies. Call Joe Barnes at King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
PT Tire and Service is a family-owned business that invests in you and your family. From one...
Welcome back here to Randolph. I think, again, we're shooting for at the line is going to be Alexis Liebnow, the first shooting foul that we've seen in this second half. Liebnow, ooh, off of the rim, rolls around. Is our basket cam not working? Let's see what it looks like here for Liebnow. And good for Alexis. She's got her first point of the second half.
Now's the time the Rockets are going to have to start letting that 3-ball go and hopefully making them this time.
Good ball movement. And it's, again, it's not been.
Oh, Zemla's going to get blocked on that shot.
By Krista Sabel. It has not been that the Rockets haven't played fundamental basketball. They have. They just haven't been able to execute, and they haven't been able to stop that lady from driving and going to the basket whenever she wants. Miedema, again, kicks it out. Good defense there by Meredith Steinke.
Oakfield has a lot more senior presence on this team as well, which is starting to show a little bit now that we're getting towards the end of the game.
Piper Alsum coming in, as well as Annika Reed, just a freshman. Oh, yep, she's going to bring the ball in. So again, here's what you have out on the floor. Freshman bringing it in Reed. Sophomore in Miedema. Freshman in Zemlo popping it, missing it. Number 23, Piper Alsum, is the senior that's out there. And then Aubrey Kaufman, a sophomore. Good pass there this time as Steinke, and missed there by Ryan Vielbig. We're coming down to 1 minute. So I'll hand over, Cameron, I'll switch with you. You can take this headset and I'll take your microphone.
Oaks are going to get a nice fast break. Oh, not quite the bucket they were looking for. Going to pass it out.
I guess I won't, it's attached.
Rockets are going to pass it out. Shot attempt by Annika Reed, not going to get that one.
.3 seconds remaining. I got to pick up some numbers here. Oakfield got the full substitution in there. That's going to be number 42, Lainey Deer. Gets it over to Lydia Fleury.
That mic is kind of hot.
Trying to get on the board is number 43. Kind of hot? Kind of hot.
You could probably get away holding it a little further away.
Is that better now? Is that worse?
Oakfield's going to step out of bounds on the possession. Is that better? Rockets are going to take over with 3.6 seconds left. They're going to roll the ball up. see if they can maybe get one last shot off on this.
Okay.
Miedema's going to take it, but it's
All
not
right, so
going to
we'll go
fall.
down and we'll have an interview. We'll go so run a couple of ads while they're shaking their hands, and then I'll grab Coach Gross, and we'll have a conversation, obviously, with Georgia, and then probably I think we'll grab Ryan Vielbig as well.
All right. Final score, Oakfield 53, Randolph 37. We're going to go to some ads quick.
Safe travels and seamless automotive maintenance makes every trip a great trip. PT Tire and Service serving Central Wisconsin with excellence for over 20 years. Call 920-346-TIRE for all your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service Brandon. No job too big or too small. PT Tire and Service in Brandon does it all. Call today 920-346-TIRE.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted Best of the Best Mattress Store and runner-up for Best Furniture Store in the Fond du Lac area. Whether you're looking to update your living room, find the perfect mattresses, or treat yourself in one of our relaxing massage chairs, we've got it all to take care of you. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Don't forget to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
When my husband passed, I needed direction on my finances. I felt like I was starting from a blank slate. Thrivent came into my life at a time that I really needed it. Thrivent helped me feel confident and create opportunities to be more giving. I think my husband would be very proud, but I'm proud of myself because I've educated myself and I kind of learned that maybe I could have been doing this all along.
Jonathan Leonard here. Good luck to all the teams headed towards state. Thanks. God bless.
Born from a single retail project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction.
Welcome back here to the Randolph Rockets Gymnasium as we get ready here for some interviews. We're waiting for Coach to come on down. He wants to take the girls back into the locker room, so we're going to have to get used to doing that. And again, I'm not used to looking right here at Justin. He makes me laugh half of the time when I'm looking at him. So I'll see if I can make sure I stay focused. But what a nice opening game here for the Oaks. You can stay right there, Justin. I just wanted to make sure I had the final score. 53-37 was the final score for the Lady Oaks to start things on their march. We're waiting for Coach Gross to come back here, and we're going to see if we can also grab Georgia Hoffman as well as Ryan Vielbig and have some conversations with each one of them. No, this one is. Is this one working? This one is not. Just wanted to double check and make sure. So we're waiting for Coach Gross to come in here. He said he likes to take the girls into the locker room. Georgia Hoffman with 31 points. I'm going to see if I can read the book here for a little bit. Thank you so much. Let's see if we can get a quick rundown here. Meredith Steinke with one free throw. Ryan Vielbig with 4 points. Krista Sabel with 8. Alexis Liebnow with 5. Lydia Fleury with 4. And again, Georgia with 31. On the other side for the Randolph Rockets, Lexi Zemlo really got things rolling there in the second half as she put in 3 3-pointers and ended up with 11 points. Maddie Miedema, leading scorer, with 20. And then Piper Alsum was 6. And it's not that they weren't trying to score. They just were having a hard time getting it in the bottom of the basket here. I think what we'll do, I think it's been more than the 2 minutes, so I think what we'll do is we'll step aside here. We'll run another ad or two, Jacob up there, and then we'll come back as soon as Coach comes out here, and we'll have that conversation.
Retail is changing, and it's because we are built to build better.
Welcome back here to Randolph Rockets Gymnasium. Joining me now is one of the Lady Oaks, Ryan Vielbig. Ryan, welcome.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the huge victory to get things started out.
Big one.
Talk to me about how does that feel, getting things rolling as a team?
It feels really good to start out with a win.
We're not getting any connection.
Well, hopefully we'll continue
lost
to
cameras.
push that through the rest of the season, and especially for our next 2 games on Friday and Monday. So it
All
felt
of them
good.
went down.
Yeah, I mean, you had a huge defensive game. I thought you did a great job of that. I thought you did a nice job also controlling the ball. Did you feel like it was the first game and everything started to get worked out as you went moving through?
Oh yeah. Definitely a little bit nervous at first, but then as soon as we started playing and get things moving, we definitely settled in, got more comfortable with where we were at.
Well, and you were playing also a high-quality opponent, young or not. I thought that the Lady Rockets did a good job of challenging you guys and gave you a little bit of a good fight for your first game.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, congratulations on the huge victory here, and we got you tomorrow night at Lamira, and then and you're back on the road again on Monday. But congratulations on getting the first victory.
Yeah,
here.
thank you.
Ryan Vielbig here for the Lady Oaks. Joining me now, it's going to be Georgia Hoffman. Georgia, what?
Camera's not working.
Can you hook up the other one real quick? Just got to really basically plug it in. You shouldn't need the power. Some people's kids.
What are you talking about?
Oh wait, they hear us still?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's working out.
All right. Well, I got 2 cameras now trained on us. So joining me now here is Georgia Hoffman. Georgia, just talk to me about how did it feel to get things rolling in the basketball season?
New coach, obviously, that's very exciting. I think we all like the way things are going so far. A lot more intense in practice and a lot more fundamentally sound. We've just been working on things like that and feel really good about it. I'm excited.
I thought you obviously were dominant inside like you typically would. I think you're going to be most of the season.
Yeah.
That's a little bit different than it was last year. Last year you were popping more from the outside. So talk to me a little bit about your inside play.
Right over there.
I know, but talk to me about your inside play tonight. You started out, I thought, really aggressive. They got you the ball there, but you struggled to find the bottom of the bucket.
Yeah. I think I was just trying to make it work myself and try to get the bucket myself, but I just started relying on my teammates to get the entry pass to lead me towards the hoop, and that really helped. I feel like I was just trying to do too much in the beginning. And it's I don't know, it's different, but I mean, I'm gonna have to get used to it because I had Stella and Allie last year to be on the inside, but I like being on the inside too, so it's fine. And then it frees me up for the outside too when people they lay off on me.
Yeah, and that's what I was mentioning to people in the part of the broadcast. Just wait. Georgia's going to be working inside and outside, and it's going to make it very interesting, I think, for you as a player.
Yeah.
31 points. Is that what you expected?
No. No.
Didn't expect that on your opening game?
I didn't think so, no. I was going in the mentality, I was kind of bummed out because I felt like I wasn't going to be able to shoot as many threes, but then, I don't know, it was kind of just worked out.
So just tell me a little bit about your mindset then when you're working that ball. They get it inside to you. So what are you thinking about as soon as you get a hold of it?
Well, first thing I think is basket, obviously. Just bury my head, try to get her underneath the basket, and if I don't got a shot, then I just kind of look around and see my teammates because they're really good at moving around the arc to get a shot, so I look around for them, and then usually Stevie's yelling to cut in, and then they cut in, and it's an easy bounce pass, and it works really well. We've been playing with each other for so long, so it's just we got good chemistry together.
Talk about your defense. I mean, yeah, I'm very impressed with how well you play defense down inside.
Yeah, last year we ran only zone, but I think it helps this year that we're mixing it up between 5 and 2-3, and it kind of just gives us a little bit of a break sometimes with the 2-3, and we're really good at talking and communicating down low, and I think that really helps with the cutters and stuff. And then for 5, I feel like we've been conditioning a lot more, and it's the first game obviously, so we're gonna be a little bit tired, but we've been conditioning and working ourselves to try to get to be the team that we want to be on defense with 5 out, because we're all not used to playing man-to-man defense.
So we've just been working on that.
Very impressed with a great start that you had here. So congratulations, 31 points, great start for the Lady Oaks.
Thank you.
I can't wait to see what you're going to put up for tomorrow. So congratulations on the big victory here.
Thank you so much.
It's been Georgia Hoffman joining us here. We'll grab Coach Steve Gross. She's still out there guarding the coach now,
she's
right?
ready to go. Always ready to go.
Coach, what a great way to start.
Yeah, we came out and we worked hard. We looked a little tired at the beginning, but we fought through it. We got moving, and then looked good.
First time I got to see your coaching style. Do you like the game of basketball?
Just a little bit. I am known to be just a little bit loud, so that's a normal thing for me.
I love the intensity, though, and it definitely translated to your players. So talk to me a little bit about what you saw. Did the team execute on the offensive side what you wanted to see?
Offensively, I know that we relied heavily on Georgia tonight, and she did a really, really nice job of taking that load. I'd like to see a little bit more movement from our girls. Our offense was a little bit stationary, and we need to get more out of that, and we know that. We talked about that. But overall, we did some really, really nice things. When we did get our movement, we executed very, very well.
I thought that they took what was given to them. Georgia was open almost all night, so you feed the ball to the hot hand, and who's open?
Yeah, and we talked about that a lot in practice and even before the game. Like, whoever's hot, we're going to look to get them the ball, and we're going to look to try to make that defense work.
Yeah, now talk about your defense tonight. We saw the changes that normally are taking place back and forth, so talk to me about your defensive concept.
Yeah, a lot of our stuff is I've really been stressing to them, and we've really made the adjustment to make sure that we're putting pressure on the ball and that we're picking the ball up early, because we want to make them have to start their offense sooner rather than later. We do have some things that we can continue to work on and improve on, but it's also the first game of the season. So we've consistently made progress since the first day, so I'm very, very happy with how the girls worked, and we're able to switch back and forth between our man and zone.
No time, though, to try and correct any of those mistakes, as you're going to be moving on to Lamira already tomorrow. So just talk to me about how challenging your schedule is here.
Yeah, so we've got a game tomorrow, and then we turn around and we play Monday again. So we really only have one practice within these 3 games, and that is tough. It doesn't allow us to work on some of those things that we need to improve on. But at the same time, it gives us some live experience, and it's going to force us to learn how to make adjustments on the fly. So it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Well, congratulations on a huge victory. Coming on the road, taking on a very, very game Randolph Rockets team. So, again, congrats.
Thank you.
Great job here by Coach Gross. We will see him tomorrow night as we're covering the game against Lamira, and really looking forward to it. Gentlemen, any final comments that you guys have up there?
I think the game speaks for itself. That was a great game by both teams. I feel like they both played, in their offense what they came to set out to do, and like Justin said, the senior leadership of Oakfield definitely was on display out there, and that made all of the difference.
Yeah, I think it was a great game by both teams. Obviously, Oakfield came out with the win. Their seniors really took over. It was great to see that. I think they're going to have a great season. Randolph side, they're a very young team, so what they were able to do, I think, was still great compared to the assets they've had to this point. Also not a very senior, busy team, only, I believe, 2 seniors on the team. So them still trying at the end of the game and sticking with it, I think, speaks a lot about the mentality their team will have this season.
I think that it was a really great start. Actually, I thought both teams actually played really well. The difference was I thought that the Randolph was not able to execute and sink the shots. Otherwise, I thought they got the shots that they wanted. They just were unable to put them in the bottom of the net. I thought their defense was pretty good. You take away Georgia Hoffman, nobody else was in there scoring, so I was very impressed again with what was happening there. I got to give a shout-out to everybody here. Thank you so much, Cameron. Appreciate your help. Justin on the portable, thank you very much again, Justin. Jacob, first attempt here. Great job. Made it through. I thought you did a fantastic job.
Thank you.
And again, I always have to give a shout out to the administration here. So thank you to Rob Nill for his willingness to help us get set up and get things working. We really appreciate that. And really, again, I want to shout out to my sponsors. And all praise and glory to God for no injuries that have taken place today. And I can't wait until we get to broadcast again tomorrow in Oakfield, as the Lady Oaks are going to be taking on the Lamira Lions. For those of you who are deer hunters, including myself, but please be safe and good luck. And thanks again for following the broadcast. We hope you've enjoyed it. It's been Jeff Sauer here for Jeff's live stream. Take care. God bless. And we can't wait to see you at a court. Or wait, the rink is going to be opening soon. Take care. Hit the broadcast.